Hello, dear. I'm quite delighted to welcome you back to class. Congratulations on the successful completion of your first tests. You are amazing and you are a champion. I'm quite happy and delighted to welcome you back to class. Today, we will be looking at our textbook, Commerce textbook, Grade 3, Module 3, and Lesson 4. This class promises to be very interesting, so I need you to bring out your book, your lesson notes, and your pen. Get ready to solve together with me. In this lesson, that's lesson 4, we will be counting by units of 6. And you know why this is very important? Okay, it makes you able to multiply and divide anything using, of course, your knowledge of skip counting in 6 and also using number bond. So by the end of this class today, you will be bold to say, I can count by units of 6 to multiply and divide using number bonds to decompose. Isn't that interesting? Now let's look at our fluency practice. Okay, in our fluency practice, we will be group counting. Are you ready? The first thing we will be doing will be group counting in 6. Now when the thumb is up, you count up, and when you see the fist, you stop, and when the thumb is down, you count down. So are you ready? So write that in your notes. Yes, count in 6 from 6 to 60. Have you done that? Okay, let's see. We want to count up now. Let's go. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. Then we stop. I believe you got the numbers right. Yes, so these are the numbers we have when we count in 6. That's great. Now, can you count down? I know you can. Have you done that? Okay, let's compare what we have here and what you have. So let's count down. We have 60, 54, 48, 42, 36, 30, 24, 18, 12, and 6. Beautiful. Beautiful. I know you got the numbers right because you are smart. Okay, let's do that again. This time around, we will be group counting in 7s. All right, so let's start. I want you to write yours first before we do it together. Wonderful. Now you've done that. So let's go. We have 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and 70. We stop. Did you get the answers, the numbers right? I believe you did. Okay, now let's do the opposite. We're counting down now. All right. So we start from what? 70. Great. So we have 70, 63, 56, 49, 42, 35, 28, 21, 14, and 7. This is interesting. Okay, let's count in 8s. All right. We're group counting in 8 this time. So we have our numbers 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. We stop. Okay, now I want you to write down the numbers from 80 to 8, counting in 8s. So let's see what we have. And I believe that's the same thing you have. Okay, so we're counting down. We have what? Let's see the numbers. 80, 72, 64, 56, 48, 40, 32, 24, 16, and 8. This is wonderful. Okay, we will be looking at familiar facts. Yes, we'll be finding some unknowns. This is a very important and interesting part, and I know it is for you too. Okay, now let's look at the first question. It says 6 times 2 is equal to 8. So what is A? What is A? I know your guess is as good as mine. A is 12. A is 12. Let's look at a division sentence that we will use our knowledge of multiplication to answer. Therefore, 12 divided by 6 is equal to B. So what is the value of B? Okay, yes, you are right, because I know you said 2. Okay, let's look at another familiar fact, other familiar facts. We have 7 times 3 is equal to C. So what is the value of C? C is equal to 21. Yes, 21. So a division sentence will be 21 divided by 7 is equal to D. Therefore, D is equal to... Okay, yes, you are right. D is equal to 3. 3. Okay, let's look at this one. What is the sentence? I have E times 4 is equal to 24. So what's the value of E? E is equal to 6. Isn't this wonderful? E is equal to 6. Division sentence, 24 divided by 4 is equal to F. Therefore, F will be equal to what? Yes, F will be equal to 6, just by comparing the division sentence with the multiplication sentence. And I have my answers. You can see that. Okay, now let's look at how we'll be applying our distributive property. Let's look at the first array we have here. Okay, how many groups of 6 are these? So let's count them. Okay, we have 1 group of 6, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 5 groups of 6. I can also count in 5s. All right, you know, counting in 5s is always easier for everyone. So I have my 5. You can see them, the 5s here. That's I have 6 groups of 5. And if I'm counting in 5s, the total becomes very easy for me. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Yes, that's how easy it is. Okay, let's write our multiplication sentences for the array. I want you to do that first in your notebook. So what did you get? Yes, I believe you got answers. 5 times 6 is equal to 30. Or maybe you wrote 6 times 5 is equal to 30. You are right. Now, what if a group of 6 is added to the array? Let's see. Okay, this is what we have, where a group of 6 is added to the array. So how many groups of 6 do we have in this array? You can see it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this can be very easy since I know the total when I had 5 groups of 6 as 30. Now 1 group of 6 has been added. So what do I need to do? I'll just add 6 to 30. I can also write an addition sentence for this array, which will equally help me get my answer easily. And what will the addition sentence be? Okay, I know you know it. Yes, I'll have what? This is 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Okay, and what will the answer be? It will be equal to 36. What will be the multiplication sentence for this array? 6 groups of 6 will give us what? Okay, yes, it will give us 6 times 6, which is equal to 36. I can only have one multiplication sentence here because the number of rows is the same as the number of columns. Now let's take a look at another array. Okay, so let's see how many groups of 7 are these. You can see them. How many groups of 7? We have them here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have 5 groups of 7. I can also count in 5s. Counting in 5s, I'll have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. Okay, so I have what? 35. That's wonderful. So let's see what the multiplication sentences would be. 5 times 7 is equal to what? 35. Or what? Okay, that's great. Yes, 7 times 5 is equal to 35. This is wonderful. If a group of 7 is added to this array, what will it be? I can just add 7 to 35 and I have my answer. Okay, so this is what I have. This is 6 groups of 7. 7 groups of 6. Okay, so this is what we have. You can see that. So what will be the addition sentence? My addition sentence will be 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 and plus 7. Okay, and what will the total be? Have you written that down? Okay, so our total will be 42. That's great. Then the multiplication sentences will be 7 times 6 is equal to what? 42. So you can see that there are so many ways I can solve my questions. All right. I can write it as 6 times 7 still give me what? 42. This is interesting. Okay, let's make a 10 game. So what will be added to 2 to make 10? What's the answer? Great. Is what? 8. Okay, the next one. What will be added to 1 to make 10? What's your answer? 9. Interesting. Okay, what will be added to 6 to make 10? It's what? Yes, 4 is correct. And let's look at the next one. 5. What will be added to 5? Wonderful. It is what? 5. 5. Yes, this is very interesting. And what will be added to 3 to make 10? What's your answer? Good. It's 7. You are right. Okay. 6. What can be added to 6 to make 10? 6 plus 4 will also give us what? 10. Now let's look at our application problems. The first question we have here, let's look at it. It says Marshall put 6 pictures on each of the 6 pages of his photo album. How many pictures does he put in the photo album in all? So remember, he has 6 pages of a photo album. Okay, he put 6 pictures in each page. That means 6 in the 6 pictures on the first page, 6 pictures on the second page, third page, 6 pictures, fourth, 6, fifth, and 6 pictures. So what do we do? 6 in 6 places. So what do we do? Yes, you are right. I'll simply multiply 6 by 6 to get my answer. So what's the value? I have 6 times 6 is equal to A. A is my unknown. That's what I'm looking for. So your answer is what? Beautiful. The answer is 36. Wow, that's good. You are intelligent. Okay, now when we skip counts, all right, by 6, all right, what do we do? That is, if I have 6 plus 6 and I get 12. How else can I explain what is done? All right, yes. We want to add, what do I add to 6 to get 10? You know, this is the first 6 there. I want to make it up to 10. So what will I add to 6 to make 10? Okay, I know you know the answer already. It is what? 4. All right, and what will be remaining? You are right, 2. So how do I make 10? I'll simply add 6 plus 4 and I get 10. When added to 2, I'll have my 12. So I can break apart and get my answer. Isn't this interesting? I know it is. All right, so let's see how fast you can count in 6. Who will be faster? Will you be faster than I, or I will be? But I believe you will because you're very smart. Okay, we're counting now. 6, 12, 18, yes, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. Yes, I believe you got to 60 before I did. So when we count in 6, we have, this is what we have from 6 to 60. Take note of the sequence because we're going to be answering some questions. Okay, the first question says, what is the last number in the sequence? What's the last number in the sequence? That's when you count in 6 from 6 to, okay, yeah, the last number we counted. Okay, what is the last number in that sequence? Okay, you're right. Yes, the answer is what? 60. 60. Okay, the next question says 60 is the same as how many 6? 60 is the same as how many 6? Okay, great. You're counting in 6, 6, 12, you know. So how many numbers will I count to get to 60? That's what? 10. So 60 is the same as 10, 6. Now let's write down the multiplication problem we just solved. It is what? 6 times 10 is equal to 60. 6 times 10 is equal to what? 60. And if we want to divide 60 divided by 6, it will give us what? 10. Wow, that's great. Okay, now let's use skip counting to solve these problems. 6 times 6 is equal to what? Yes, 36. Okay, 6 times 7, 42. 6 times 8, 48. And 6 times 9 is what? 54. That's wonderful. This has been a very interesting class, and I know you will be excited to answer the questions in your problem sets. All right, that's problem set lesson 4, and even in the homework sets. Okay, now let's just look at a few of the questions in your problem sets so that you just continue from there. Okay, now this is what you have. All right, you have 6. The number here is missing. Then I have 18. The number here is missing. Okay, can see that. I have 30, 36. The next one is missing, like that. So you can see the numbers. Okay, so what do you think the numbers are counted in? They're counted in, yes, you're right, they're counted in 6. So if the first number is 6, what will be the second number? It will be what? 12. Very good, very good. So I have 6, 12, 18. So what will be the next missing number? Okay, yes, it will be 24. I believe you can fill up the other numbers. Wow, this is good. Now we want to cross match. All right, what times 6 will give us 6? I believe you have seen it already. Yes, 1 times 6 will give us 6. And what of 12? Okay, 2 times 6 will give us 12, 18. 3 times 6 will give us 18. And 24, 4 times 6 will give us 24. So what are you waiting for? Start solving your questions now. I really can't wait to see you. But then don't forget to take a snapshot of your work and upload to the portal for grading. See you.